Pisces, this is your September love reading, and I have pulled 2 of the Romance Angels Oracle cards for you. If this does not resonate with you, then it's okay. You can go ahead and click off and just check back with me in October. Check out some other of the great YouTube readers that we have and find the story that fits yours. Don't try to make this fit if it's not for you. If it does fit for you, I would love to hear some comments from you. But I think that this is going to be for some single people or those of you getting over some heartbreak and hoping for reconciliation. Because we got the very soon card, clearly decide what you want so that it comes into you now. And calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I think that I know, because I've read, many comments from other Pisceans, that it's been a rough time. This has been a really sucky year for us, and a lot of us have been going through some heartbreak, but I think that we're about to turn the corner in some way, and I think that we really need that positivity. I can't talk today, sorry. But I think that this is just telling us that the wait is soon going to be over. I also pulled 5 of the vice versa tarot cards, and I got the 6 of Wands, the Justice card, the Emperor, Death, and the Chariot. And right off the bat, I just want to say that we got 4 out of 5 of the major arcana cards, so I don't think that there is much for you to actually do in the month of September regarding love. The minor arcana cards are the cards that are basically like your advice cards of what to do, whereas the major arcana cards are really like fill in the blank, what God or the universe or whatever you believe in, whoever's pulling the strings, fate, destiny, that's what's going on. So really all that you need to do and focus on at this time is, as this says, just clearly decide what you want, and then do your prayers, affirmations, or visualizations to actually bring it in. So for the 6 of Wands, with this card, it's got a little bit of a message that is different from the typical 6 of Wands card, because this deck has a backside to it, which is different from the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith meetings. And for this particular card, it's like, the card usually means victory, and victory is being depicted here. But what I think the underlying message is, if you put yourself in this card, is that you're feeling like, okay, yeah, but we have this victory, and I really, put my blood, sweat, and tears and effort into this victory, but I'm not being recognized in any way. Kind of like you're being undervalued in some way. So you may be feeling like, lately you've been overlooked or undervalued or passed over or, even invisible in some way. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this card. So if that's how you've been feeling, it's okay, because, the rest of the cards, I'm telling you, they're going to be good. So just hang in there. Because we get justice, and justice is all about getting what you feel like you deserve. The scales are going to balance out for you. And like I said, most of the Pisceans that I've heard lately have been complaining that we've been getting the short end of the stick pretty much for all of 2019. So I think it's about time that we're going to be getting things balancing out a little bit. See, the scales are being balanced. So if not, actively getting something in your favor, things are going to at least be balancing out. And it's also about just being given what's owed to you, or being given what you feel like you're worth. So it's kind of like the opposite of the feeling of this card. So I feel like, you know, the tides are turning a little bit. Also, we got the Emperor, and in this deck, this talks about being forward focused and looking to the future. I'm a person who's very focused on the future, so I think it's just maybe encouraging you that if you've been feeling down because life has been sucking, or your love life has been sucking, if you've been feeling lonely or sad or heartbroken, just look to the future, because things are going to get better. And they're going to get better because death is coming in. And in this deck, you could see that death is depicted very differently. You can still see the skull here with the black bird on it. But you could also see how kind of serene the gentlemen are in this picture. And then there's this woman in the background, obviously very happy. And the sun has come out. And what they're basically saying in this depiction of the death card is that change is going to come, and change is bringing with it a positive transition into better times. It's just that, you know, the tide is changing. Like I said, you're coming from this feeling of just feeling kind of beat down and undervalued, to finally getting what you're worth. You're looking to the future with positivity, and finally you're taking the reins and you're feeling in control. Because if you're anything like me, you've been feeling very out of control. Like, you have not been in control of anything that's been happening to you lately. You're kind of like at the whims of fate. But no, you're about to take the reins, and you're about to get moving forward in a positive direction and with momentum. You know, like, if you've been feeling like you're stuck or stagnant, like I have, then things are gonna finally, you know, feel like they're moving forward, because it's so frustrating to just feel stuck. And the Chariot is also a card of victory. So we're actually starting with a card of victory, and we're ending with a card of victory, but it's a very different feel, because like I said, this is kind of a, for you, you're feeling like it's a hollow victory. Yeah, it was a victory, but, you know, you didn't get any kudos, you didn't get anything out of it. Yeah, in fact, you felt kind of like left out in a way. But in this card of victory, you know, it's only you. You are the one who is taking the reins. You are the one who is, you know, you're stepping into the role of Emperor here. You're making the decisions. You're leading your own way. You're taking your own path. And it's a path that is going to lead to success in love, and I think everything else too. Like, I feel like this is just an overall change for the better. So if you've been feeling like things have been not so great financially, or, you know, with any facet of your life, health-wise, I know I'm making some changes in my health too for the better, so better times are coming. I guess that's the positive message for this spread. And like I said, it's a very positive feel to it, and you're getting some help finally from the universe, which is, I think, what we've been needing, because it has felt to me like no matter what I did, I couldn't affect any kind of positive change. But the change is coming. So yay! Finally a good message for Pisces. Good luck, guys.